Today we're going to be continuing our work with functions and function notation, and today we're going to be multiplying and dividing them. So it's something new. So with multiplication, this is kind of what you're going to see today with the f of x times g of x or f times g of x. Those are the two ways it's usually written. With these, you have to remember to distribute. It's a lot like multiplying polynomials. Basically, it is just multiplying polynomials, only it looks a little different. Then we're going to be doing division. So with division, you're going to have to factor. So you might want to brush up on your factoring skills, but usually if you factor the polynomials, something will cancel out. So let's try a few examples. Oh, and this is the different ways it could look. F of x over g of x, or f of x divided by g of x, or f over g of x. These are all the ways that it could be written. Okay, so start with example 1. We have f of x equals x squared minus 1, and g of x equals x plus 1. So if we do this f times g of x, then just like before, we're going to copy everything down just as it's written. So x squared minus 1, and g of x is x plus 1. And just like with multiplying polynomials, we have to multiply everything by everything. And we can't lose our negatives. So x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times 1 is positive x squared. Negative 1 times x is negative x, and negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. We don't have any like terms, so that is just the answer. This one is a little bit harder, I'm not going to lie to you. So we have f divided by g of x. So again, we are still just copying everything down. We have our f on top, x squared minus 1, and our g on the bottom, x plus 1. Now here is where it gets tricky. You have to factor. I hope you remember how to factor from Algebra 1. If not, you can ask me for some more practice. But this one is an easier one. It's called the difference of squares. So since 1 is a square and x squared is a square, a perfect square, and there's a minus in the middle, I know this factors into x plus 1 times x minus 1. It's called the difference of two squares. You've probably heard of that before. And then our x plus 1 just stays at the bottom. Now we see we have x plus 1 on top and x plus 1 on the bottom. Anything divided by itself is 1, so we can cross those out, and our answer is just x minus 1. Next one. This one we have f of x equals x squared plus 6x plus 9, and g of x equals x plus 3. So we're going to multiply first. This one is the easier one. We have g first, so x plus 3 first, times x squared plus 6x plus 9. As always, we're going to distribute. This one is a little longer than the last one that we did. So there's three things we have to multiply by. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times 6x is positive 6x squared. X times 9 is positive 9x. 3 times x squared is positive 3x squared. 3 times 6x is positive 18x, and 3 times 9 is 27. Now we're going to combine like terms. I see x squareds and I see x's. So there's only one x cubed, so we keep that in front. I see 6x squared plus 3x squared is 9x squared. 9 plus 18 is 27x, and then plus 27 at the end. And that is our answer. All right, time for the harder one. This time we have x plus 3 at the top, or g at the top. And we're going to divide by x squared plus 6x plus 9. If you don't remember how to factor, here's a little bit of a quick lesson. We're going to look at this last number and think of all the different ways I can multiply two numbers together to get 9. So we have 1 times 9 and 3 times 3. We look at these two options and we say, which one of these can I now add together to get that middle number 6? Can I do anything with 1 and 9 to get a 6? No. So we know it's not that one. So it has to be 3 and 3. And then it's just 3 plus 3 is 6. This is an easier one. So if we factor, if we know it has to be 3 and 3, then it's just going to be x plus 3 and x plus 3. If you ever try to factor something and you are just not confident that you did it right, you can always take these and multiply them back out. And if you got the same thing that you started with, then you're good. If you did not, then you made a mistake somewhere and you need to try again. So since we have x plus 3 at the top and bottom, we can cancel them out. This will become a 1 on top because anything divided by itself is 1. And we keep that second x plus 3 at the bottom. And that is our answer. That's all for today. I'm going to try to post these notes on Google Classroom for you guys to see. If I cannot, I'm so sorry. Please take notes alongside me. And there's homework that's also going to be posted.